Hey, I got some bad news. Apparently, we recorded silent movies yesterday. I about had it with the GoPros. For whatever reason, my mics just didn't work yesterday. Like all day, nothing but silence. So this is going to be a very short video because we're just about done with this project, but we'll try and fill you in. Yesterday we got started on hooded sprayer. Of course, it's brand new, doesn't need much to it, but we got to get it rigged up to be able to spray our burn down strips in between each hood. So we've been adding these drop down nozzles right here, and we just about got it done. We got all the nozzles mounted, and we're just right now we're getting everything plumbed up, which we don't like too much more of, but this is what the finished version's going to look like. Got a drop down nozzle with a tip, and then plumbed into our supply line for our hoods with a 3-way valve to where we can either send solution to the drop down nozzle, or we can send it to the hood to spray under the hoods like we do later season weed control for cotton. And then hopefully all we got to do is put some water in here, kick the pump on, and this thing should work, I hope. Even though this thing's brand new, it's been sitting for approximately 10 years in the shed, so we don't know what shape the O-rings are in the pump, the seals, all that kind of stuff. Not quite sure we're gonna have any leaks or if it's gonna pump up and spray like it's supposed to. That's gonna be the big mystery right now. So anyway, we're gonna get finished up plumbing up these nozzles here, and well, we can only do 9 of them because the spray shop only had 9 shut-off valves. They had to order me 3 more, so we can only get 9 of the 12 rows done. But we'll get that done, and then put some water in there and test her out and see how many places water sprays out of. Alright, I guess everything plumbed up, isn't it? And you ready to stick some water in it?
Everything's plumbed, everything's been tightened. I redesigned that so it would mount on our toolbars since it was cockeyed.
Alright.
I think we're ready to put water in there.
Alright, stick a little bit of water in there. I'll put the switch in the cab and we'll hook it up and try it out.
It'll take a while to fill up.
Alright, how exactly do I want so you can figure it out? Guess that work like that. Like that. I like that. That's a monstrosity of a box for a simple on-off switch. valve work here. I can hear it popping, so I guess it's working. Open the pressure valve all the way up, that way it'll recirculate back to the tank without putting any pressure on anything.
Yeah, but is the tank open?
Yeah, I opened the tank up. Alright, let's kick the pump on, if I got it hooked up right. Let's move that on down a little bit there. Alright, any leaks? Alright, I'm gonna hit the switch. And we are pumping.
Got outside.
Little balls are floating there.
Yeah, where are they putting the top part?
What? Should be they coming through.
Yeah. Makes no sense. Through the rear, but not through the...
Oh. So, all right, so the bottom set of valves are for the poster X.
Yes.
So we need to move our hose up to the top set of valves. And move the pressure gauge up there too. All right, it's working, but it's not spraying out the right set of hoses. All right, we got two sets of sight glasses here. Here's our hose coming in. This is the set of valves we're wanting to use for the under the hoods and then the drop tip. So we got to move our hose from down here up here to this set right here. Then it should work. The 10-year-old plastic clamps are not going to be very pliable.
No, it ain't.
That hose going to be a booger to get off too.
Hey, I found the manual.
What is an owner's manual for a hooded sprayer anyway?
Oh my god, like... That's not gonna...
I don't think that'll buff out.
Velcro in here and something else in here.
Now, how is that supposed to hook up?
Hey, Zach.
Anyway, I guess we need to put a 90 on there, don't we?
Honestly, what I think would be the best option is we go ahead and just rig it up together and we can put a shut off right here.
Yeah.
If we wanted to do it.
Well, we're going to do it this summer regardless.
Come straight out of the manifold and put shut offs right there.
Yeah, put a
Parts in here.
screw a shut off up in there and then put the barb on the shut off. Put a T in that hose. Go ahead and do it. All right, while Zach's going and getting those parts we need, I'm going to take these blocks off the hydraulic cylinder so we can shorten them up and get this thing to fold up a little bit closer. All right, Kelly, get up there in the cab and we'll fold these. I'll get you to fold these up. It might be real easy so we don't get back in the tank because I'm taking these blocks off. It's on the green one. Go the other way.
What?
Go the other way. Come on up.
I mean, I haven't, it's just...
it just one?
How far up do you want it to go?
Keep on going. Keep on going. Keep on going. A little more. Oh!
Wait. Okay.
Alright, let me measure this, see how much I need to cut it.
You know, kind of mark it.
4 5/8.
Close.
4 5/8.
They shortened it up a good 18 inches at least.
Yeah, at least a foot and a half. Got a little bit more clearance. I feel a little bit better going down the road with that.
I didn't realize how wide it was when I brought it down here to the shop yesterday, getting in between them buildings. I did not like that feeling.
Oh, when I was coming home from Couches, road that goes by the wineries, got big oak trees literally on either side of the road. And I was going through there about 3 miles an hour, bobbing and weaving, and almost rubbing the toolbar. All right, lay it back down. Were you able to unscrew the nuts?
Always. Girls and power tools, man. I'm telling you. They make the world go round.
All right, got the brackets cut down to size. Kelly's giving us a professional installation.
Do you want me to tighten it all the way or just leave it like that just in case it needs to come more?
I mean, they need to be tightened up. Nuts need to be run down, but it doesn't need to squeeze the...
I got you.
All right, try it out. Go easy when it gets up towards the top.
Alright, why is the other one not moving?
Perfect, perfect.
You have to slow down that remote.
Perfect.
Hey, y'all.
Like a champ. Yeah, that's looking a lot better now. All right, you can fold her back down. All right, the next project up next week after we get this hooded sprayer done, it's gonna be get the combine in the shop. For all I know, it's in really good shape. Shouldn't need all that much. We're gonna have a mechanic from H&R come out and do a combine inspection on it, and you know, he's a guy that works on these things every single day, sees these machines inside and out, and knows every single thing to look for. Even though we've been running it for a while, we've worked on it a lot ourselves. You know, there's still chances that we might miss some things that are wore. We know a couple things we need to replace, some slip clutches and stuff that's starting to get wore, some pivot bushings. But he's gonna give it a good going over and see if he finds anything else that we need to pay attention to. What gonna happen to it tomorrow while we got it parked out here is the old girl's gonna get some new shoes. And Kelly's over there inspecting the new shoes. $1,800 a piece.
That's a lot for rubber.
Those Firestones we got on there now are starting to get a few splits in the sidewalls, and just like everything else, tires, especially ag tires, have become almost impossible to find. I started sourcing these 3 months ago, and I finally had to go to a co-op in Middle Tennessee, down there close to Russ Thomas, to actually find somebody that had these, because rubber's in short supply, and what rubber's being used, what I was told by the tire manufacturer, is going to mainly like truck tires and passenger car tires, and ag tires are getting the short end of the stick. So finding some radials that are rated for the weight of that combine pretty difficult. And I know I don't want to go back with Firestone.
These alliances?
And we got some Alliance tires here, and we got to replace tires. This is the only brand we'll use. We put them on our sprayer, we put them on our tractors. We put the rear tires on my combine last year, and the Alliance brand is just an absolutely fantastic, high quality tire, and they last longer. They last longer than Firestones, in our opinion. They're up there with Michelin's, but they don't cost near as much as Michelin's. They're actually one of the cheaper tires that you can buy.
Oh, it does have a bunch of splits on there. Look down there.
Yeah, we got some split. We got splits here, here.
These are starting. Then you got. I noticed 2 in the inside. You got 3 on the inside there.
Oh.
I hate that.
They're still holding air, but with this thing toting around, you know, up to 300 bushels of grain plus an 8,000 pound head, and with tires very hard to source, even though they're still holding air and they're still fine, I thought we'll go ahead and replace them, and that way we ain't got to worry about them, because knowing our luck, they go down during the middle of wheat harvest, probably on the road, and then
accidents.
You can't find a tire or get a tire to replace it with. So
are they gonna be able to do this even with the rim that's bent like that?
rim's fine.
Really?
This Kelly, the rim's fine.
Where you popped it?
So anyway, that's just a sneak peek of what the next video is going to be. Although probably the end of this video is going to be them coming out and replacing the tires tomorrow, and then next one will be us getting the combine in the shop, giving an inspection, figuring out just what we're going to have to replace on it to get her ready for another season. All right, after running around to multiple part stores and calling, these valves that we need here, the 3-way valves to either send solution to the hoods or to the drop nozzles, nobody's got any, and they say getting anything from Banjo is a nightmare right now. It could be 2 to 3 months. So what we're going to do is we're just going to run these straight to the drop nozzles, and hopefully by the time we need this thing this summer, these 3-way valves will be in for these last 3 units, and we can add them on then. If I said it once, said it a million times, this supply chains disruptions that we've got are becoming a serious pain in my rear. But just like Clint Eastwood says, what do you overcome, you adapt, you improvise. That's what we're doing. All right, everything is plumbed up, ready to test it out and see if it works. One of the things that got Zach to add right here, air valve fitting to where we can winterize this thing real easy. Just shut off this valve to the tank, open up our valve going to the nozzles, hook an air hose up to there, and completely blow the system out with air. Make it real easy. Don't have to take loose any lines or anything like that, and should be winterized, which is going to be important because we got water in the system now, but we're not done with winter. We're going to have some more freezing weather before it's all said and done, and we're going to have to winterize this thing again in between using. Let's fire it up and see if she'll spray. Let's try her out. We got flow going through the bulbs, and we got water coming up the tip now. How many leaks we got?
Center on the valve body.
Well, everything looks good. Broke the dog again. All the tips are spraying. Looks good. Well, this project is officially complete. We're gonna blow it out and hopefully put it in service here in a week to 2 weeks or so. Start spraying some burn down strips on our cover crops. So that's gonna do it for this video. Everybody say hi to Kelly. I know y'all been missing her. Now that the sun's come out, the temperatures are warmer, she's gonna come out of hiding a little bit more.
I don't work in January and February. I work March through December.
Anyway, appreciate y'all watching. We'll see you on the next one.